Hello, Fearless Gamers. Matt here for Fearless Games, and well, it's January 12th. The Dark Angels pre-order is done, and the new release is out. And I just got back from the comic store by my girlfriend's called Grasshopper Comics. If you guys are anywhere near the Williston Park area, definitely check it out. Great place to hang out and do a lot of cool wargaming stuff, or to just pick up a comic book if you're into that stuff more. And so, let us dive right into some of the new models that came out today. First and foremost, obviously got the Dark Angels Codex. I haven't had a chance to look at it yet, but the cover itself is just awesome looking, and I kind of like the whole raised lettering for the title. And it's got, the standard Codex back, and it's a lot thinner than I was expecting it. It seems to be a little bit thicker than some of the average codexes, but on the most part, they didn't really make a huge size difference. Don't ask me why, but for some reason I thought there was going to be a size difference. I don't know why. And the model kits that I grabbed up today was the Ravenwing Command Squad. This will either do a Command Squad of Ravenwing or do 3 Ravenwing Black Knights. I haven't yet to decide what I'm going to do with that. And probably one of the bigger things that everyone's more looking forward to, aside from possibly the Deathwing Terminators, is the Dark Talon Flyer Kit. This is something I'm really excited about seeing, and what's really cool is if you look on the back, they show a helicopter view, and you can really see how this kit almost looks like the Dark Angel symbol. Really awesome. I cannot wait to go right into that and see what it's got. So let us first look at the Ravenwing Command Squad. So we get that off. Now this thing is about $50. So it's not too bad for what you're getting, though it is a bit pricey since regular bikers are about $30 or $40. But so we got your stands for your bikes. I'm not sure if I'll use these. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. We've got a water transfer sheet. Basically your standard, nothing really changes here with this one. So the only thing that's a little upsetting, that at least I'm not a hand of, is that they don't put enough numbers to do a whole bunch of squads. You can only do squad 2, 3, 6, and 7, and you have to hope that you only want 5 guys in a squad. But that's just me. We then got our instruction manual, which is interesting that they kind of went this fashion with it. And it's pretty interesting, but whether I'll use it or not, it's up to you. And now let's move on to the actual plastic frames. We first got one frame here. It's got a bike, hammers, mace, power swords, and what's really cool is they actually give you a bunch of different power swords that are Dark Angel neutral, so they could be, for the Ravenwing guy, or you can make your own custom Dark Angels commander. And what are you doing, Cat? Yeah, she knows she's getting into trouble. So we also got the Ravenwing flag here, which I like the fact that it has a bionic arm on it, because I've always wanted more bionic pieces for my Space Marines, and I just haven't found a kit that I could do that with aside from Forge World stuff. And then we've got a biker sprue with just standard bikers, another bike, and some backpacks. And I do like that they now throw the Terminator, the teleport homer, onto the flag thing, so now you can actually represent it without needing to represent it, which I like a lot. And they've got all these different helmets. So they've got 3, 6, 7, 8. They've got 8 helmets for 3 dudes, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So far, 5 backpacks for 3 dudes. So they really give you a lot of extra bits to make sure you can basically customize these guys as ever you feel like. Then we've got another bike, and the commander legs, and a whole bunch of series of different arms and statues to make the champion of Ravenwing and stuff like that. And so far, it's pretty awesome. So what's pretty neat, it looks like I haven't, let's see, do a quick little check here. Do, 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 do. Yeah, these little bags here actually double as the grenade launcher for if you want to put the grenade launcher on the biker. So that's pretty cool that they kind of figured out a way to double that up instead of having to just make an extra bit on it. So that's pretty neat. And that's all you get with the Ravenwing Command Squad. And so now let's open up the Dark Talon kit. Now this thing I'm excited for. This is probably out of all the new models out there, the one I'm the most excited to get assembling. And so, we open this thing up. Okay, and first and foremost you get the flyer stand, classic for these guys. Let's see. So nothing really too fancy over there. We've got plastic cockpit piece, which I kind of like that they started making these funky looking cockpits and such, because it was kind of bland where it was just pretty much the same piece, and only I think only the Eldar had anything like that to begin with. And we also, and I find this overly hilarious, is the water transfer sheet. And the reason I find this overly hilarious is that there is a total of 2 Ravenwing water transfers on this whole thing. There is 2 Dark Angels, 2 large Dark Angels, and 1 Deathwing. And the only other thing that they have is the company symbols, which makes no sense for the Ravenwing. So essentially this water transfer sheet is completely useless. And so this one, you actually only seem to get 2 spurs with this one. You got the first set, which seems to have the main body, some of the decal pieces, the casket for holding the Fallen, and the main gun nozzles, and the stasis bomb, which looks really awesome, and it's got the missile pieces here, and it's primarily just the main bulk of the vessel. And then we've got the other one, which has, it looks like, the wings, the jet engines, rest of the piece, the pilot, and some of the other minor weapon upgrades, like the hurricane bolters are over here. Looks like the fins, the rapid fire cannon. Oh, excuse me, it's still really too early for me. And that seems to be it. I do like a lot of the detail that they put in on this, like the Dark Angel Knight on the fin, the wings on the wings. It does seem to have less icons to throw in on the kit, but they make that up by putting a bunch already on the vehicle, like on this one here, the Ravenwing symbol is already pre-put onto it and such. And it's going to be interesting, but it seems like just a quick glance that it would be very easy to convert this kit so it can do either the Ravenwing or the Dark Talon, and you're not forced to pick one or the other. And looking again quickly at the body parts, it looks like you can easily swap out all the pieces so you're not stuck with it looking like one vehicle and just saying, oh, the weapon systems are changed out. And that's pretty much it. All in all, what do I think? Well, the Dark Talon is the price that you're paying for it, which is $75, I believe, for this guy. Let's see, where's the price tag on him? Yeah, $75. I'm not sure if it's completely worth $75. I think this kit would have done better as, say, maybe a 65, 60. Even that would still be pushing it, but it's, it's for the price of for $10 more than the land speeder, you're getting a bigger vehicle with less parts. So I don't know if it's really worth that price tag, but in terms of just the look and appearance of it. I think the model is awesome. I'm super stoked about this. I'm actually going to definitely try and rig this into my army list for Legends of War and make this part of the 1500 points so I can get it up and running as soon as I can. I find that the Ravenwing set has... you're getting a little bit more, which I kind of feel justifies the $50 a little bit better. So yeah, $50 for 3 bikes is a lot, but the fact that it gives you the options to, even if you decide not to make it into one or the other, you have all these extra bits left over to craft stuff. Like there's, like, even if you don't use the apothecary pieces are fairly generic, so you can turn a regular Space Marine into an apothecary with the kit that's coming here. You can turn a regular Space Marine into a command standard if you want to. Like, you have a little bit more options after the fact with this one. So I kind of am a little bit more okay with the $50 price tag. It's just that the Dark Talon, as cool it is, I don't feel you're getting enough with it. Like, once you've built the kit, that's it. You really don't have any bits to do anything else, and so I feel like $75 is a little much for it. But that's pretty much all I have to say. Once I read through the codex, I'll be doing a video dedicated to that. And once I have a new army list set up, I will do a video on that as well for Legends of War. And you'll probably, if you want to hear more sooner, check out the podcast, which should hopefully be up no later than Monday. And that is all for right now, so until next time, Fearless Gamers, take care. Another neat thing it looks like is that some of these bits kind of... Oh, cat! Get out of the way. Out of the way. 1 minute, please. Get out of there. You do not belong on the chair. You do not belong on the chair. Sit there.